Hi, welcome to Unique Expressions of Love, and today we have another message for you guys. Okay, so we have here transformation. This is releasing the old and allowing the new in. What I'm getting here is that you are crossing that bridge. You had to release something, or something fell out of your life, or there was some sort of ending here. And I'm seeing you moving forward into a higher frequency. It's like you're crossing over into a higher threshold, a higher timeline. This is some type of ascension here that you're going through with this energy that I'm seeing right here. So this is beautiful, guys. Beautiful transformation, okay? And if you haven't had this transformation yet, you will be having it soon. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm seeing healing, transformation, regeneration, um, soul healing, DNA healing. Wow. This is an upgrade. This is an upgrade, guys. And then we also have Uranus moving into the sign of Gemini as well. I believe that's taking place on the 7th. Commitment, guys. You're stepping forward into a higher timeline, guys. This is the new agreement that you're coming into. So, but there had to be some type of ending. And if you haven't ended something yet, this either means that you are on your way to doing that. It means that you're meant to end something, or you have already done it. But I'm seeing here where there is a commitment here. This is you agreeing to that vibration. It's like you're coming into an agreement here with a higher frequency on another timeline here. You're collapsing out. You have collapsed out that old timeline, is what this is saying here. And you're stepping over into the new here. For somebody, this can also be a new home, new place, some type of contract that you're signing here. Whatever contract that you're signing here, this is a good thing. Somebody is signing something. Somebody here is crossing they're signing their name on the dotted line here. You're agreeing to something. And this is really, really great. Okay, hidden motivations. All right, now, guys, use your discernment, because it looks like something here is going on here. So, yeah. What this is telling me here with this energy is that whatever this new timeline is that you are agreeing to, remember, there's new levels, new devils. So this is why your discernment has to be on point. This is why you have to make sure your boundaries is up, because you don't know what someone's intentions are. So this is saying here, don't get too happy. Get happy, because you're moving up. You're moving on up to the east side. I'm telling you, okay? You're moving up, but there's new levels, new devils here. So somebody here has some type of hidden motivation here. Also, okay, there's somebody out there where someone here is coming in with a commitment, okay? But you don't know what their motivations are. Somebody wants to commit to you. Someone here is coming to you with a smile, but you don't know what their intentions are. Okay. So this new beginning card here, guys, came flying out. Came flying out. So what I'm getting here is that this is a new beginning. But what I'm also getting here is that there's something going on with this new beginning here. So it's not going to be an easy transition. Yes, someone wants a new beginning with you. But remember, somebody has some hidden motivations. Why can't we just have... why can't we just have a nice reading, guys? It's just... I mean, that's wishful thinking, though. Okay? I mean, we're entitled to have that. We're entitled to, want something better than what we're getting, but this is saying here is that it's not going to be a simple transition here, okay? Because you have to keep your eyes open with this person. Because whatever this new thing that you're agreeing to, it has something to do with some type of commitment. For somebody, this can be a relationship. This can be a job. This can even be some type of contract that you're signing. You want to read the fine print. Let me tell you, people these days, they're really trying to get over. Let me tell you, you have no idea. It's like you can't really trust anyone. Hold on, let me, my clear quartz is sideways, so we want to make sure that is upright. But yeah, you want to be very careful and very mindful of what's going on around you. People, be very mindful of people, because I'm telling you, after Pluto came out of Capricorn, things have been different. People are changing. A lot of people, they have to rid themselves of that lower nature, that lower vibration here that a lot of people are carrying these days. People trying to get over. People, they have that drive, that it's like that obsession. It's something I can't even put my finger and give the right word for it, that people have. But it's not good. It's not pure. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be mindful of the people that you're interacting with. What's this here? Need I say more? I think this sums up the whole entire reading. Yeah, I think we should just end this reading right here, right now. Because look at what we're getting. Lack of consciousness. A consciousness of lack here. So somebody here wants a new beginning with you here. But look at the energy that they're in. They're in the consciousness of lack. With the 5, they could be going through some type of financial changes here. But what I am getting here is that, because it looked like they were going through some issues there, it's like their money was tied up with something here. They could have been in a relationship that their money was tied up with here, and they didn't quite have access to it. What I'm getting, someone here is, they're gaining some type of access to their funds now. So these funds, remember before the funds were frozen? It looks like these funds are becoming unfroze. It's like they took the freeze off, or there was some type of lien or something here. Something was going on. Something was holding this person up that was keeping them bound to a situation. They're coming out of this, which is why we have this new beginning situation here. Someone wants to marry you. But what I'm getting here is, this is someone here who looks like someone was already married, or they are married. So this is why this new beginning is a little shaky here. This is why this new beginning is in this situation. Someone wants to lock you down with a baby for somebody. Someone wants to have a child with you. They feel like they can secure you if they had a child with you. So they want everything with you, but they are in this position here. But what I'm getting, they're coming out of it. They're coming out of the situation here where their funds were locked in with someone else here. They've been doing a lot of reading, a lot of studying here. Someone could be writing a book as well. Just airing out their dirty laundry. Someone here is just putting it all out, okay? Telling it all. Or someone here is telling it all. Someone here is telling it. Whatever they were going through, either they're ready to tell it, they're ready to tell you, or they're telling somebody. So someone here, they kept a lot of stuff secret. They didn't say anything. But what I'm getting, they're about to spill the beans and tell it. I'm not sure who they're going to tell it to. I don't know if it's you, or if they're telling it to somebody else, or something, but they're letting it out. They want to be with you, and they want to secure a child with you. They feel like if they had a child with you, they can lock you down. So this is the person's hidden motivations. And then remember, in the motivations card, there's a family there. So somebody, hold on. Hold on one second. Yeah, they're at a loss here. This person, yeah. See, they don't want to lose you, which is why they want to lock you down. Yeah. They don't want things to be completely ended with you. But let me find that transformation card here. Look at this. Wow. Feeling stuck here. They're trying to come out of this energy because they feel like they've lost you. So now that they feel like you have completely, lost you here. Yeah, it's over. They burned the bridge with you here. Look like they burned a bridge here. Because look at that. Look like there could be some type of fire. Look at this. Look at that orange. They burned a bridge with you here. And it's like they have no access to you. Someone is looking like they have no access. But let me get the hidden motivations card, because we're about to tie this whole thing together. Somebody wants to lock you in, and there we go. So remember before, they want a commitment with you here, but they have these hidden motivations. See, the family, they're not telling you that they want it all with you. They want the house, the kids, the deer, not the dog, but the deer. They want the pool in the back. They want it all with you. They're not saying this. That's what they're keeping to themselves. So what this is telling me is that you may not have any idea how this person feels about you. This person wish they would have told you how they felt. With this lost card, they lost you here. Now it's just completely over. It's over. That ship has sailed. The ship has sailed. And they're just standing there watching you. They're watching you here. And it's not fun to watch your true love go away and you're just standing there like, look, this person's not even holding on to that. It's tied to the person. See what I'm saying? Yeah. They're fixing something because they want a new beginning with you. They want to make this happen with you here because they do not want this to be over. They're like, no. Peace. Wow. This person doesn't have any peace because they feel like they have lost the greatest thing in the history of mankind. They feel like they don't have any peace. For a lot of you, you were this person's peace and you may not even know it. But what I'm getting here, you're at peace. You're chilling. Look at those two swans there. Right now, you could be manifesting a loving relationship at this time. You could be manifesting a loving relationship. What I'm getting here is that you had to completely let this go or let someone go, let this person go, or they had to let you go. And what I'm getting, whatever this loss, however devastating this loss was, you've made peace with the situation. You've made peace with it. You're at peace. So therefore, you are now attracting in a high-level soul connection here. You're attracting this into your life. Okay, guys, so I'm getting 22. Okay? And then we also have 122. What I'm also getting here is that someone realized here that in order for them to have any peace in their life, they have to let something go. They have to leave it. They have to leave it behind. Just let it go in order to have some peace. So someone here was being either tormented. They were dealing with someone here that was bringing a lot of drama into their life. And they realized, you know what? I have to end it in order to get some type of peace here. What's this? Look at this. Wow. Taking steps. So what I'm getting, yeah. So now that you found peace and you're attracting in new love, now someone here wants to take the steps towards you now. I know you're so tired of hearing this story. It's like a broken record at this time, but it's like the energy, it's like energy is energy. However way we pick up on energy and however way it manifests is how we're picking it up. But people have free will. Either you can align with it or come close to it, or you just completely do not engage with the energy at all. And that's how it works. But it's like a loop. I see how these things work with these cards. It's like a loop. But someone here, they want to take the steps. They've been watching your house. They've been watching you. I'm just seeing a lot of watching here. Watching you sail away. Now they're just watching your house here. Wow. For somebody, I just got that someone here watches your house, but when they see you go inside or come out, it's like that's when they feel a sense of peace. It's like it brings them peace just to see you, you know, regardless of what's going on or what you're doing. As soon as they see you in or around that house, coming out or going in, it brings them a sense of relief because at least they can see you. Wow, that's deep. All right, so let's see what the next card here would have been, guys. Let's see. They're playing it safe. They're not doing anything. This person is just not doing anything. As you can see, there's a lot of excitement. This person is drawn to this energy. But as you can see, they're like, oh, I don't see it. I'm not bothered by it. I'm just going to stay over here. And I'm just going to pretend as if I don't see that excitement going on over there. Because this person, they want to be with you. They want to talk to you. They want to engage with you. You realize what it takes to not engage with this energy? Even though they're watching you like a hawk, you may not even know. You don't see them. You have no idea this is going on. But they're just standing there watching and not doing anything about it. Let's get an outcome, guys. Vast universe. It's opening up for you here. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is that higher timeline. These are doors opening. This is the universe cradling you. This is God coming in and assisting you in ways that you did not think possible. Just wait till Uranus moves into the sign of Gemini. You have a whole, it's like all the planets are clicking into place. Once Uranus goes into Gemini, boom, there goes the shift right there. We already had Pluto move into the sign of Aquarius. Right now it's about 3 degrees retrograde. Okay. Then we have Cancer. I'm sorry, we have Jupiter in the sign of Cancer. Jupiter in the sign of Cancer is about 4 to 5 degrees, okay? Then we have Saturn and Neptune in Aries. It's like 1 or 2 degrees. Now we're just waiting. Now we're just waiting for Uranus to move. Let me tell you, that right there, that piece right there is that one single piece that's going to unlock everything. You already see shifts going on. But once we get into that Cancer seat, well, we're already in Cancer. But let me tell you, July 7th, and then also Venus, I think Venus moves into the sign of Cancer July 4th, I think. Not really sure. But you have, this is going to be big, major shifts going on in your, not Cancer, Gemini. Uranus and Venus are both moving into Gemini. So this is going to be big, major, huge. This is a shift. Your consciousness is going to go boom, okay? This is a big deal here. This is a big deal. And this, for a lot of you, you've been waiting for this your whole entire life and you did not know it. Because you've always known that there was something special about you. You've always known that there was something great about you. And it's like you get to a certain level and then boom, something comes, knocks you back down. Knocks you down 10 steps, 15 steps for somebody. But you've been waiting for this your whole life. Everyone around you is going to be blessed. It's like you're going to be a walking blessing. An answered prayer for a lot of people. Not to mention there's a lot of people who are praying to be with you. Wishing you were theirs. You're about to go places here. You're going places. Somebody here is going to wish that they had moved a little quicker. Because these little steps that they're taking, I don't know if that's going to work. Let's get an outcome here. Another outcome. Yeah. What I'm getting here, if someone here was faking a funk or they weren't being honest about a situation, they're removing the mask here. This energy, this God force that is moving through your life and pushing things, pushing people out, bringing people in, it's going to help people to stand in their authentic truth here. And that has a lot to do with Uranus. Uranus has a lot to do with your originality, your authenticity, okay? Your individuality. It's also that rebelliousness too, is where you feel like you may have to rebel against a group. Okay, and Gemini, okay, can be people in your immediate surroundings. It can be people, it can be people around you, communication, things of that nature. Things are going to be very different going forward. But that Uranus energy, I'm telling you, it's going to force a lot of masks to come off, especially with it being in Gemini. You're going to see God is moving things around. God is moving, shifting, and shaking things up. And these masks are going to be no more. And for those people who are going to try to fight, people who were trying to keep things hidden, they're not going to be able to keep it hidden anymore. Oh, the truth is going to be revealed. Someone here is not going to be able to lie anymore. Someone here is not going to be able to keep a facade going. Let me just wear this mask a little while longer because I'm trying to play it safe. I'm trying to keep it cool. I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers. Oh no, not with this new energy, not with Uranus moving into the sign of Gemini, causing a whole entire universal shift that we haven't had, and God knows, I don't know when we had these planets moving like this. I can't even, I would have to do a little research and find out. This is very major. Okay? The whole entire planet, the whole entire universe is going to be elevated and ascended here. To the point where you're going to be connecting with your higher self. A lot of us are connecting. It's like our soul star chakras are being prepped and prodded. You know, it's gearing us for something here. It's gearing us for something. It's like you're coming into an ascended master position, which is why that soul star chakra is being prodded and just prepared. It's preparing you. And it wants you to have a little more forgiveness because there's something here that you're meant to do in this world. You have a very big role. And in this role, it's like you're being asked not to take things so personally, to have a little more forgiveness. It's like removing yourself. It's like you're almost superhuman, but not quite, because you're still human. You're still a human being. But you're still a human being, but you're like at a higher level. You're going to be operating at a higher level where little stuff should not be bothering you. You know, distractions is going to be no more. This is about having more forgiveness for your fellow man. Loving at a higher level. Loving those regardless of who they are and what they have done. Having compassion for those individuals is like stepping outside of that human role, and you're becoming more of an ascended being, almost alien-like. You have a role. It's like you're preparing to be some type of, like some type of alien, hybrid being here. I'm not really sure, but you're being prepared for something. There's a whole new role that you're coming into, which is why you had to go through what you had gone through, so you can be strong enough to to embody this new role here that you're coming into. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Someone here, wow, there's a lot of people. For those individuals who refuse to take off their mask, yeah, it's just going to be completely destroyed. They're going to just destroy their life. There's not going to be any type of life here. It's like, not saying like that, but they're going to lose. They're going to be at a loss. Someone here, if they decide, yeah, you know what, just 2 more days. Just give me 2 more days. No, it doesn't work like that. If you're being guided to speak your truth and to be honest and to remove the mask, and that is what you're being guided to do, that's what you have to do. But those individuals who are still being fake, phony, okay, not honoring their truth, which is what Uranus and Gemini wants you to do here. Because once it hits Gemini, and let me tell you, oh my God, you have no idea what type of changes and shifts you're going to go through here. Everything's going to dry up in their life here. And this is also an example of someone here, they're not aligning with that higher truth, that higher consciousness. So it's like someone here is going to be bound to their third dimensional reality. Because it's like they're not stepping outside. It's like right now, it's like our consciousness is elevating to a point where, for those of you who have, ascended with it, it's like as your consciousness grows, as the planets move and shift, and as we go through this ascension and you're aligning with it, you're aligning with that higher consciousness, which means that you're elevating. For those who are not elevating in their consciousness, and they're not even trying to change, not even trying to honor, what their spirit team or the guides is trying to tell them. They're just kind of like, oh, I'm not doing it. I'm going to be stubborn. Then this here is going to be their reality. Everything's going to just be dried up all over the place here. Because the thing is that you can be a blessing to someone and not know it. It's just that we're guided. There's just pieces here that are just moved here. Little pieces. God is just moving everybody around like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it works. We don't know how my consciousness works, guys. It's like I'm just floating with my consciousness. And I'm being honest with you guys, a lot of times I have no idea where I'm being led, where I'm being guided. Everything has just been moving for me, and I'll just move with it. Sometime if I'm in this position here I am, and I refuse to move, I refuse to budge, God is going to push me like that. And I've noticed myself move just like that, where I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to sit here and I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to let God move me. And guess what? God, he will move me just like that, pushing me. It's like things are moving around in a way, and God will put people in position where you're being moved. Even if you don't want to move, you're going to be in a position where it's like you're going. And it's just, you're just going with it. Guys, I can't really explain it, okay? I hope I make sense. Sometimes I don't make sense when I talk. Oh my God. Sometimes I don't, okay? But yeah, this is about really following the consciousness and ascending with it. Ascending with the planet. Ascending with the whole entire galaxy. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. I'm telling you, this is a big deal. All right? You're being guided to self-care, all that stuff. Getting yourself prepared, ready, resting. Because you're preparing for a shift. You're preparing for a shift. What's this? Remember I said God is going to move you? Someone here is going to lose everything. They're losing everything right now. God had to step in. Remember I said God is going to move you? Guys, let me tell you a story. And this is one time when I moved to North Carolina. And I wasn't trying to move. I knew what I had to do, but I just was sitting there and not doing it. So my mother and my sister, they came and they helped, because at that time I was going through a lot of stuff. This was in 2018, actually. I was going through a lot at this time. And I didn't have the motivation to move, to do anything. I didn't have the motivation at all. And I'd already made plans to go, but I never went. So my mother and my sister, they came and literally, they came and helped me pack my things. So while they were packing, I helped. And then I found myself in the car riding to North Carolina. It's like they just swooped me, and this is what God does. Anyway, I moved from North Carolina. I only stayed there for 2 years. Yeah, I only stayed there for about 2 years, guys. Now I'm back, okay, to my stomping ground. But what I'm trying to say is that God here is moving someone here. Because someone here, God, he wants the planet to ascend. There's people who are bound to the third dimensional energy. There's people here where Saturn, it's like people are stuck in old patterns. It's hard for them to come out. People are stuck in depression at this time. People are losing everything and they're sabotaging their life because of Saturn, because of the depression. Now, Saturn is not necessarily a low vibrational planet. Even though Saturn, you know, there's these repetition and it could be karma, of course, you know, when you're dealing with Saturn. There could be karmic situations that come up, things that come up, depression, loss, limitations, things of that nature, lessons. Saturn also brings rewards, okay? Fortune, through hard work. And that's the thing. Are you willing to put in the work? That's what Saturn is asking. Because if you're not willing to put in the work, then guess what? There will be decrease. Because apparently, God is not going to give you no more than what you can bear. There's a reason why you're going through what you're going through. But if you succumb to whatever that situation is and you allow it to overtake you, then you're not going to ascend. And right now, God wants to make sure that everyone is on board. Like I said, there's different variations, okay? Everyone is not going to be in the same level, of course, but he wants people to have some type of elevation, some type of movement. He doesn't want anyone to be stuck in this lack energy, this loss. Which is why people are realizing that it's time for a change. It's time for a shift. Because once Uranus moves into Gemini, that's it. Either you're with it or you're not. Either you've ascended or you have not. So right now, whatever ascended master you work with is helping you in this situation here. Someone could be on the verge of feeling like they're going to lose it all. Someone could be feeling like they are just at a loss and there's nothing growing. Someone here, this is hopelessness here. This is seeing no growth. This here is feeling like you have nothing. You can't grow nothing. There's no motivation. There's no sign of life. There's nothing to live for. God is like, no, no, no. I'm not going to allow you to stay stuck in this energy, all because you refuse to be honest with yourself. Someone has to be honest with themselves here. What's this? There's a loving man here, somebody here with flowers. There's a reason why we pick up cards the way we pick them up. Y'all saw I wasn't trying to do that. But there is a man here who is not being honest with themselves. Okay? Who is still wearing a mask, who's struggling to be honest. Who's losing it all. And this person's in a depression here. This is really very low vibrational energy, and God is trying to help them right now. Let's get the last card here. Wow, God is really trying, I'm telling you. Yeah, God is trying to really, this is divine intervention, because you can see you have decrease, and then you have dark thoughts, and then you have ascended masters in the middle. This is divine intervention. There's divine intervention happening because someone here, they're really going through it with this ascension, because the consciousness is ascending way further. There's distance between someone's consciousness, where their higher consciousness is, and where they are in the third dimensional level. There is a huge gap. And God is trying to bridge the gap here. This is divine intervention. Someone needs help. Someone needs help. They are pretending like everything is okay. Meanwhile, they're being haunted. They're having darker thoughts. They're having bad dreams. Horrible dreams. Wow. Someone's going through a storm in their life. This is not good. Pray for the people you love. And they're sitting here during the day like, oh, I'm chilling. No, you're not. And it's time that you be honest with yourself and stop walking around here like everything's fine when you know it's not. Because at the end of the day, you are in this energy. You're feeling like you're at a loss and you have done nothing about it. Okay, which brings you to this energy of not being honest about what's really going on, bringing you further into a state of depression because you didn't make a sacrifice. God wants to come in, okay, and he wants to save. This is about saving souls. For a lot of you, you do have a mission to save a soul, okay? You're on assignment to save a soul. And I truly believe that this is the reason why this energy is coming out right now, because you're being asked to help someone else, to bring them out of this energy, to help uplift them, to bring them into the higher consciousness here, because someone here is stuck in a third dimensional mindset, and it's like they may not even have any idea of what a higher consciousness is. They probably think it's garbage, trash. What are you talking about? It makes no sense. That stuff doesn't make any sense. Okay, it doesn't make any sense, but look at where you are. You have to believe in something. Yeah, so someone is being haunted here right now. They're having these dark thoughts here. These thought forms are manifesting. The man with the top hat is manifesting in their life, chasing them. They're seeing shadows. They're seeing shadows, everything. They're in a maze. They feel like they can't get out of whatever they're in. They can't get out of it because their thoughts are just dark here. This is what I'm getting. They can't see in the dark. And also, in their waking life, there's a situation where whatever it is that they're going through, they cannot see anything. It's like lights out. And they have no idea what's going to happen, what's going on. This is a nightmare. Someone is living a full nightmare in their waking life. But God is calling on you to save a soul. Will you step up to the plate? All right. So guys, listen, I hope you enjoyed this message. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Stay blessed. Be safe. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.